I mean, in a year of 365 days and Dark Desire, 2020 is getting pretty steamy. What is up, Netflix fans? Welcome back to my channel. I finally binged through all 18 episodes of Dark Desire that is on Netflix for you all to check out right now. This was a very interesting show that I didn't know much about going in, but I did find something that I think some audiences will be really excited over, and they will eat this show up. So I need you in the comments down below. Did you enjoy Dark Desire? Is it the same old thing? Is it something new and fresh? Let's get into this spoiler-free review. So married Alma spends a fateful weekend away from her home that ignites passion, ends in tragedy, and leads her to question the truth about those close to her. So the country of origin here is Mexico. This is one of the few attempts that I've seen Netflix try at a pure telenovela. I mean, this show knows what it is. It knows its audience. The dialogue is delivered in such an over-dramatic, over-dramatized way. The expressions, the reactions, it very much knows what it is for sure. But it's also something that is not going to hit everyone. That is an absolute truth. I mean, I foresee a lot of people watching this and saying, what is this? I mean, it's like Days of Our Lives. It's kind of the vibes that you're going to get. But I do feel as if it does a good job of accepting that, giving the vibes of, hey, we know what we are. We're going to be overdramatic. We are going to be this extremely saucy, melodramatic, just mixture of romance and mystery. And the mystery was genuinely intriguing here. I was excited to see where that was going to go over the first couple of episodes. And it's this twist and turn plot. There's a reveal here. 2 episodes later, there's another major reveal. Our characters are getting themselves into all kinds of situations. And even though it was a longer binge for sure with all of the episodes, it didn't feel as if I was there for too long because there isn't too much to soak in, which is something that I foresee a lot of people having issue with. But one thing I want to talk about here is the performances, which I thought were genuinely good. So Alma Maite Perroni is an actress that I've been hearing a lot about, and I've been seeing a lot of people praise her performances in pretty much everything. And I don't know as much about her to be familiar with her work, but she is genuinely, and again, it's accepting this kind of script, but she's genuinely giving a good performance, and she has to come to terms with herself as a character here, and she is convinced at the beginning of this show that her husband is cheating on her. So while she is comforting her friend over a divorce, she's over here hooking up with a guy by the name of Dario, and this relationship is steamy. I made the comparison to 365 days. Now, the difference between that and this is I was not impressed with the plot or the script or really any narrative element of 365 days. With Dark Desire, again, it's extremely over the top and melodramatic, but at least it accepts that and says, hey, we're going to give you these characters, but we know what they are. And I liked that. And I like when a show just kind of embraces its tone, which is what this show did. Now, again, it's not my preference of show. A lot of predictable elements here, and by the time we got to the end, it didn't necessarily feel like all of this time spent was worth the build-up to what we inevitably got. But the reason I'm so positive in this review is because I just didn't expect anything from this show. I'm not going to sit here and say it's a great show. Like, there are clear narrative issues, and it's hard to kind of accept how exaggerated everything is, but for the audience that I think is going to come and expect something like this, you're getting exactly what you sign up for, so that's a good thing. And the crux of the show really comes from all of the investigating around Alma and her situation, her brother-in-law, and the daughter Zoe, and they're helping out in this story that is just full of danger and exaggerated drama and sex and lies and really steamy, sensual scenes that I normally don't really care. I mean, that's not something that speaks to me on a personal level, but I can still embrace the fact that it is a show that's going to have its audience. And that's what I appreciated about the show is Dark Desire. It really embraces that. And different from what I'm used to watching on Netflix, yes. I normally don't tune into telenovela and shows that hit on these kinds of things, but this at least had some intrigue and some mystery and these steamy and saucy scenes that I feel like it's going to hit that audience at its core. So again, I want to distinguish. Personally, it's not a show I'm normally all there on, but Dark Desire is one of the better ones of the genre that I have seen. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you guys my score and then just kind of encourage you, if you're a fan of this type of storytelling, everything I just described, the cast, which is really good. Like I said, I was impressed with My Taste performance. Then I say give this one a shot. I think it's worth it. I think Netflix is going to pay off and deliver on what you're expecting. I'm going to go right down in the middle in terms of quality because, again, measuring up to some other scripted shows is a difficult thing to do when you are so exaggerated and so over the top and so full of melodrama. So that's why I'm 5 out of 10 to 50%. But if a show knows what it is and it hits that audience, it's going to have its fans, and I definitely think Dark Desire is going to have its fans. I just, I wish things would not have been so over the top, and it had been so full of overreactions. But again, that's what this genre tends to deliver, and that's what I put on you guys. I encourage you, if you like these kinds of things, make the decision for yourself and watch it. I think it's going to be worth it for you, so I need your comments down below. How'd you feel about Dark Desire? Do you like these kinds of shows? Appreciate you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.